Covering the Universal Orlando Resort for over 5 years, you are listening to the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 224 of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. I am Darren, and joining me tonight we have Tracy.
Hello, everybody.
And Lee.
Hello, everyone.
And, of course, Hunter.
Hey, that's me again.
You missed a chance to say "and first," and no one listening gets that joke at this point.
How's everybody doing tonight?
And last we have first.
Good.
Sorry.
I feel like I've been drinking.
He hasn't.
I'm still alive after Black Friday, so I'm doing okay.
Yes.
Yep, survived another week.
Hopefully.
Yeah, that's about the best you can say, isn't it? We've survived another week.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I still haven't done any Christmas prep.
We thought it was time again for an Armchair creative episode.
Yes.
We haven't done one of these for a very long time, actually.
What was the last one?
Well, that's good, isn't it? We can't remember what we've done.
Yeah.
Right, as Hunter said in
it's
our
been a
group
while,
chat,
right?
we've nearly hit 225 episodes at this point, and that's official numbered ones. We've probably done over 250 at this point. You didn't expect me to remember everything.
Wasn't it a ride overlay or
it
something
an
like
overlay?
that, was it?
I seem to remember we did one last year about how we could improve the parks for Christmas, but that's not really Armchair creating. We did our own sort of set lists for Rip Ride Rocket, didn't we? How we could
Did we
improve.
do overlays for something?
I seem to think it was an overlay.
It's been a long time.
It has.
Yeah.
It's been a little bit.
So, yeah, this is a new one. But yeah, it was to create a new restaurant for City Walk or the parks, hopefully, because I did mine for the park.
So Darren, you set the criteria for this and then immediately switch it out.
I don't think I said it for City Walk. Did
I
I?
thought you did.
Well,
Okay. Well, anyway,
it
City Walk
doesn't
or the
matter.
parks. Either way,
yeah.
it'll work there.
Yeah.
So yeah. And Hunter was clamoring to go first. So Hunter.
So mine's going to simultaneously maybe make some people sad, but hopefully I can sell them on my idea. And that's we're going to have to tear down the Monster Cafe.
Oh, I've never even been in there.
It's pretty cool inside, but it's not that good when you order anything. Just shooting straight here. I want to see them either completely redo Monster Cafe or just tear it down and start fresh. I think it's time for Universal Studios to pay a little bit of respect to their upbringing as a movie company here in Orlando. So my idea, if I can't get a great movie ride, I want a great movie restaurant. I think it would be very easy for them to commemorate either the classic attractions that are gone now, like Kong and Jaws and Back to the Future, with themed rooms that you can go into and dine in, just like the Monster Cafe. You will have a continuation of the original Universal monsters in this new restaurant, so you can incorporate all the best elements of the Monster Cafe in there. But what I'm kind of envisioning is, think almost like, I guess this is an awful comparison, but think Rainforest Cafe, but each room has a dedicated audio animatronic from the film series that they're representing. So for instance, you might have like a Marty McFly audio animatronic. You can have a giant Jaws pool in the center of the room in the Jaws room. You can have a Frankenstein or a Dracula one greeting you in the Monster Cafe. I think there's a lot they could do there while still paying respects to their original, upbringing as a movie studio, and what they still continue to do. They just don't really talk about it much in the park. So I think it'd be a good best of both worlds situation. And as far as the food,
Who cares?
I don't know what I want to go in there. Yeah, you can have themed food. You could just serve a heart on a platter for Monster Cafe. That's cool. Originally, I was going to say they could serve all chocolate, but Universal, But yeah, kind of as far as theming, that's kind of where my mind went.
Yeah.
And I think it'd be a really cool idea. I think they get a lot of traffic, and it probably become one of the most popular restaurants in any theme park.
Well, on one of my shelves, I actually have a cookbook called Pulp Kitchen.
Yes.
And it's all meals from the movies. So they could recreate meals from the movies.
Oh, that sounds great.
So I can lend them
The
a
only thing I can
cookbook if
think
they
of
need
is
that.
fried green tomatoes. That's it.
Fried green.
I agree, Hunter. That would be a great idea
everybody's
for
favorite room
listening.
to dine in, Darren.
Yeah. Stay Puft Marshmallow Man marshmallow plate. Just marshmallow.
I agree, Hunter.
Relayed.
That's a very good idea for
agree?
a restaurant.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Look at the look on his face.
I think with all the movies that you could incorporate, it would have to be like a double story type deal.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm guessing
Yeah,
then that you'd
I
have
think
one
that they
floor
could
and
definitely
Lee would
fill
have the other.
Don't spoil it. No one else has picked up on the sarcasm of that last comment.
I have.
yet. Yes, Hunter. I think that's a great idea for a restaurant.
Oh, well, thank you, Lee. I appreciate that.
We'll double back on this in a minute.
Well, we can flesh it out. Look at it that way.
Yeah, I've fleshed mine out a bit more.
Okay, good. Good. We can have a Minion restaurant then. That's my other idea. They'll
Just
exclusively serve
bananas.
bananas.
Yeah.
Everything is yellow. Good luck finding your seat. It bleeds in with the wall.
They're just all over the place. You're tripping over them. You're tripping
And when
over
you're
the tables.
and when you're done, you put your peel on the ground to just add to the pandemonium.
Yeah.
Minion mayhem, suckers.
You need a water cooler in the corner with two of them, like, cups out where the bubbles go.
And every time somebody falls, there's a little Minion audio animatronic in the corner. He just points and giggles at you. It's kind of like Mr. Potato Head, but way more malicious.
Just so you know, Andy's just turned off.
Yeah.
When you walk in, they give you a yellow smock, like you're not going to be able to recognize anybody. Oh, there's Grandma. She threw out her hip. Thanks, Universal Orlando.
No, it's-
Hashtag Universal Moments.
It's the only restaurant at Universal Orlando that has a dress code: yellow t-shirt, blue dungarees.
Yeah.
their most premier restaurant. It's the Club 33 at Universal Studios.
Club Gru.
All
Club
right.
Crew. You, sir, have an extra pointy nose. Your meal is 10% off.
Oh.
Oh, God. All right. Well, Lee, top that.
Well, funny you should come along that sort of idea, Hunter, because that's kind of where I went. Has to be in City Walk. I think
Okay.
take Hard Rock out. Hard Rock's done. Universal are going away from chains at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I think it needs to go there. And something along the same lines as what Hunter's done, but it was more an homage to three specific films that all had a big presence in the parks. So it would be split into three specific rooms. Ghostbusters,
Ooh.
Jaws,
Ooh.
and Back to the Future.
Ooh.
I feel there's going to be a lot of synergy between things tonight. I think there's going to be a flow.
Maybe.
But
Well, I
each...
also, just real quickly, I really like the location because I like the idea of it being front and center right across,
Yeah.
the lagoon there. That's a great location in between the two parks.
Absolutely. And it's like you look at the first, when you walk into City Walk proper and you look across the lagoon, now, we haven't done it, but I can well imagine that the first thing you see is Toothsome.
Actually,
When you you round the corner, walking down past the surf shop and everything,
Yeah.
Cinnabon.
It's still Hard Rock, isn't it?
Really?
They're kind of both in your line of sight, to be perfectly honest. You can see one out of the left eye and one out of the right eye, or both if you're especially talented like I am.
Yeah, like Chameleon.
So the idea behind it was you would check in at the front desk, so kind of like how Cowfish is, that
But
you've got
better.
your concierge downstairs. each room would have its own check-in host. So you would check in downstairs, then go to your
Sorry,
respective...
there's a 75-minute wait, sir.
Your
But I see empty tables up there.
When there's nobody in
75
it.
minutes.
Yeah, exactly. No, he wouldn't even tell
Nobody
you.
in the Ghostbusters room.
So each room would have its own check-in host, each themed. So for the Ghostbusters room, it would be Janine Melnitz. So when you rock up, she'd be like, Ghostbusters, what do you want?
Oh, yeah.
And then when you check in, it's like, party of 4, please. She goes, we got 4! And the alarm goes off. So you have to come with that.
I like it.
The room itself would be themed to specific areas. So Ghostbusters headquarters be one section. The Sedgwick Hotel would be another section.
Mm-hmm.
And then the top of Dana's apartment block would be another section. Mm-hmm. Your servers, right? I said something that I've said quite a few times on the show, that the one thing that Disney really does that I think Universal need to jump on is that themed character interactive dining experience. And they've kind of dipped the toes in it with Toothsome already, with Jacques and Lady Penelope, whatever she's called. Is she called Lady Penelope?
No,
she's still called Penelope Toothsome.
I don't think she's Lady Penelope, though.
Well, I'm going to call her that anyway. I think that's what they need. So all the servers throughout the 3 rooms would be...
in character.
Yeah. Specific characters, though.
Oh.
So in the Ghostbusters room, obviously you would have Egon and Winston and Spengler and Stantz and Lewis Tully. And
I was waiting.
you have
I'd be
to
very
have
upset if there wasn't Lewis
of
Tully.
course. And Dana Barrett, but as the gatekeeper.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
She gives a sexy element in there.
Well, I'm kind of like go off the top of this. If you remember the original movie, they want to turn Ghostbusters into like a franchise. This is their family. Ooh. This is their version of TGI Fridays. Like you could get regular servers, but they're like in the classic Ghostbusters uniform.
That'd be cool.
Like I think there's a lot of fun stuff they could do there without having to rely on, the original characters.
Yeah. Now for the food,
refill your water, and he like uses the wand to do it.
Yeah. Food items specifically, as I say, I fleshed mine out a little bit more than Hunter. So the Chinese food would be on there, but it have to be served in the proper takeout Chinese food boxes.
Yes.
You could have fried eggs, but they'd have to be cooked on the counter.
Yeah. You're good with that one. Would they jump out of the box themselves?
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Stay Puft Marshmallow S'mores.
Absolutely. That's why you asked me that the other night.
Yep. They could have their own signature ice cream that was Nestle Crunch.
Ah.
Green slime, key lime. How about that?
Yeah.
Oh. And the only drink you can drink, Jello. You can get water, or you can get Ecto Cooler, or you can go home.
You'd have to have coffee. Yes, have one. Coke. Right. But also you'd have to have Twinkies in there.
Oh, yeah.
The Twinkie is the fortune cookie they give you at the end of your meal.
Yeah. Oh, that was a really good idea. So then the Jaws room.
Real quick, Lee, I just kind of wanted to top off your idea. So what if like they do projections and they just have
Slimer.
Yeah, they just have Slimer flying above the rest of the table.
That would be awesome.
Every now and then, kind of like what they do at Three Broomsticks with the
yes. Oh, yeah, that would be cool.
And the librarian.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that's a ghost trap.
And they could do if they could do in the headquarters room thing, you could have like the nuclear containment unit, whatever thing, and every sort of half an hour do like a Rainforest Cafe thing where it has a meltdown.
And all the ghosts escape.
Yeah, that would be cool. Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
In one of the rooms,
projections all over the walls.
Yeah,
above the ceiling.
Until one of the servers run over there and like slams on the button, and then you just see everything get sucked back in.
Yeah,
you could have. I've just gone blank. What they're called? Don't cross the streams. You could have those
the proton packs.
Yeah, you could have like that sizzling across the ceiling every now and again.
I personally think "Don't Cross the Streams" should be how you tell the difference between the men's room and the ladies' room.
Yeah.
Gross.
Seriously, if Universal aren't listening to this needs to happen because I'm excited about this now and it's not even happening.
Yeah,
we've been pretty excited. I mean, between last week with Fantastic Beasts and Hagrid's Hut into this, we're just excited all over.
So the Jaws room, your concierge guy would be the mayor.
Mm-hmm.
I was struggling for one. It was a really bad stripy suit.
I was going to say his anchor jacket.
the room here, I felt could be, I just had it one overall theme for the Jaws room and just theme it to 4th of July because that's what it. But you could split it in. You could have the interior of the boat. You could have the beach section, whatever like that. And then again, like the Ghostbusters room, all your servers would be themed. So you could have Quint and Hooper and Brody and Mrs. Brody. And then I thought, do we chuck Mrs. Kinter in there?
You've got to have Mrs. Kinter in there.
Or is that a bit?
She can just go around slapping everybody.
Crying. Where's my boy? What do you want?
Water, I'll be right back. I think you should have like a big pool in the middle where you can put the old Jaws audio animatronic, and he can just pop up every half hour.
Or you could have a glass floor with it swimming around.
Just a projection there. That would be cool. That would be cool. Food I struggled with on this one, to be honest.
Seafood, surely.
Well,
and half-eaten child. Swimmer's leg.
Nathan's hot dogs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you have to have Nathan's hot dogs.
Yes.
They actually serve just decapitated body parts.
Yeah.
Here's your head of platter.
So you could even do like stupid things like every half an hour sort of Hooper and Quint come out and start comparing scars. Just do like a little mini show on the floor. They need something that rivals something like just do that every 20 minutes. You know, they need something that rivals 50s prime time. That's as much a show experience as it is a restaurant.
So is the drink Quint's home brew?
You could do. You get the shark attack.
Everybody, yeah.
I think you can mix and match here, Lee. Like, I think Jaws should be like your almost like more of a bar type setting. Ghostbusters is the main restaurant. Like, you do the different levels of it.
Okay, yeah.
That way you're not having to design a menu for each one. So I think Jaws, maybe you could do like more of an intimate type thing, almost like Trader Sam's or something like that, where you're getting that close up one-on-one interaction. But then you've got the main floor, which is Ghostbusters.
So kind of how Toothsome's split off now, where you've got like the milkshake bar downstairs and then the main restaurant upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, Darren, I'm probably going to steal a little bit of your idea, but I'm going to chuck it anyway. My third room was obviously Back to the Future. And your concierge person there was Goldie Wilson. But again, like I did with Ghostbusters, the room itself would be split into 3 sections: 1955, 1985, and 2015.
Yeah.
The menu I struggled with, to be quite honest. You'd need milk, chocolate, and Pepsi Perfect. And then food-wise, I kind of struggled.
Was the tab as well?
I can't remember.
Clear.
Pepsi Perfect was the one, didn't it? But your 50s, your 55 room would have all your servers would be the characters from the films, but in the 50s garb. So like Doc and Marty and George, Lorraine and Biff.
What, the sea dance? The sea enchantment?
Yes, that would, because my original, my thought went immediately to just the bar.
Yeah.
The like coffee shop place they go to. But that could work. That would be cool. 85.
And your live entertainment is Marty playing with the band 50 songs.
Oh yeah,
that could be cool. And then 85, obviously the same would be 80s Doc Brown, Marty, George, Lorraine, Biff, and Jennifer.
Just Power of Love. That's the only song that plays.
And then
over and over.
And then 2015, you wouldn't have servers. It would all be touchscreen ordering. But you'd have it like Cafe 80s with like Max Headroom and Michael Jackson and Colonel Gaddafi and all that, acting the characters out, ordering like that. I'm sure they could work interactive serving points out. Again, food-wise, I struggled with on that one, but that was my idea. And I even had a title for the restaurant, which was Universal's Boneyard.
Oh. And you know what? They should put King Kong on the top, just dangling from the top of the building. Because tie it all together.
Cool.
There you go. That was my idea.
I like that.
Great minds think alike, Hunter.
I like it. I mean, you fleshed upon mine. Like, I dig it.
Okay. Tracy, if you don't mind, I think I should go next before any of my other ideas get stolen.
Trust me. I'm not going to follow any of these.
Yeah. All right. Let me do one real quick. It's my idea is called, of course, it's Back to the Future.
Yeah.
You expected that, right?
Yeah.
And it goes.
I didn't actually.
alternate dimension where the Simpsons land never happened, and instead they decided to flesh out Back to the Future and give it a better ride and change the whole experience into a full Back to the Future experience for that area instead of the Simpsons. So the outside of this restaurant is themed to look like the courthouse. I would say from 2015, since that's the year that we're in. It makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll have like the glass retro fittings on the building and everything, which I thought looked really cool. And then
it's 2016, right?
Yeah, I know, but
I was going to say something, but I thought I won't.
It's never 2015.
And of course, this building would probably be bigger than the ride buildings because I want 3 entirely separate buildings inside the building.
Oh wow!
Okay.
And out front, you have one of the time machines from each of the movies. So in front of the Palace Saloon from 1885, you've got the time train.
Yep.
In a much better place for it to be instead of out in the elements, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
In front of Lou's Cafe in 1955, you'll have the retrofitted 1955 modified one with the red and white wall tires and the 1955 components. And then of course, in front of the Cafe 80s, you'll have the hover converted DeLorean out front of that.
Cool.
So inside each one, so the Palace Saloon, going on with the character interaction. You'll have the 3 old timers that comment on Marty when he walks into the saloon to begin with. They say things like, "Oh, when the circus come into town."
It's that long
like
since
have them
I've seen it. I can't
do
remember.
that to people as they walk in.
Cool.
What was that?
It's that long since I've seen Back to the Future 3. I can't really remember it.
Oh well, he walks in and he's wearing his cowboy outfit is like pink.
Oh yes.
If you remember, it's a ridiculous cowboy outfit that they gave him. So like there's like these 3 old timers that are just basically making fun of how he looks, and I think that would be really funny to have them do that to guests as they come through because they'll all be wearing modern clothes as well.
Great idea.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would be brilliant.
Yeah. Have a real piano player, playing 1885 tunes. Full saloon bar, that features like the appropriate spirits for the time. And of course, like you said, they've got to have the milk option available called the Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I think they should, on that one, just have like a basic like Tex-Mex menu, but have it be a sit down restaurant. So you can have like the table service there. And for a souvenir kind of thing to take home is do the Frisbee's Pies pie tin.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Have a dessert on that and have the pie tin to take home.
Absolutely. That would be awesome.
Yeah. So that's the Palace Saloon. And then moving on to Lou's Diner, 1955. Of course, that'll just be like a 50s style diner. I know it's down the street from Mel's, but mine will be much better. Trust me. Just have like the real Wurlitzer jukebox, old style, but have this one be more of like a dessert place. So like a soda jerk, authentic, old school soda jerk where they're using the seltzer water and mixing different flavors together to make sodas and that kind of thing.
Darren, can I ask you a question?
Floats. Yeah.
For those of us who aren't American, what's a soda jerk?
It was like a thing in the 1950s. It's like like I said, they take like individual flavors and mix them together to make sodas. Like they would get concentrated forms of like Coca-Cola or Dr. Pepper or whatever, and they would mix it with the soda, water, and everything to serve it to you.
Okay.
But they would also always do ice cream and floats and
a bit
shakes
like
and malt.
Schwab's down the road then.
Yeah. Yeah, but they don't do the full experience there.
No.
Like that, they're just shakes basically. Have this one do like everything that they used to do back then. And then for the actors in there, you'll have Lou, of course, behind the counter, and then Goldie Wilson, cleaning the area up, and then have them interact every once in a while, but tone it down a little bit from the movies, obviously. Yeah. But yeah, and then for like a take-home thing in there, you have your shake served in the like the old-fashioned malt glass with Lou's Cafe etched on it. I think that would be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And then of course they'd have to serve the signature Joey Jailbird cake. there as well, like a little individual size cake.
That would be cool.
Yeah. So, and then of course Cafe 80s, and I had the exact same idea you did with the video screens, of course, like the movie. Menu items. You could take a few of the weird menu items from the movie and make them a reality. Like when they walk in, Michael Jackson's talking about the La Bamba tortilla pita. And that's, of course, with your choice of beans, beef, chicken, or pork. Or, of course, you could have Reagan's mesquite grilled sushi, Cajun style, which I think everybody would like, right? Some people shy away from sushi because it's not cooked, so this one's all grilled up nicely for you. And then, of course, you can take home a souvenir bottle of Pepsi Perfect, formulated specially for the theme park, of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
Even though they've got a Coke deal, that'll be a little rough to get around. But yeah, to have all three of those and then have like the interaction coming in, you can do in Lou's Cafe and in Cafe 80s, you could have, the characters respectively, Biff and Griff, come in and hassle Marty and, I think that'd be pretty cool.
But I've just got a wiki page up from Back to the Future and they've actually got some of the menu from Cafe 80s on there. So
yeah, I saw that. That's like something that was on like a menu board or something in the show.
Yeah, Gorbachev goulash, Rambo Ruffy, Fawn Han slice, Ollie North platter, the Reagan scrambled salad, Princess Di spud cake. What the hell? The Liberace fruit salad.
Fruit salad.
Yeah, that's why I shied away from those ones.
Yeah,
I saw that list. I was like, yeah, no, not really.
I've got something you could add on there then, Darren, for the 55 room. If you had it so the front of the cafe didn't necessarily look outside, but it looked like it looked outside, you could put big projection screens and every so often have the street chase take place outside.
Oh yeah, definitely. That would be really cool. And I also had like in the diner 55, if you want just quick service, then just like your standard burgers, fried chicken, fries kind of thing going on as well in there. So
cool. We all knew where Darren was going.
Yeah.
Go. There was I'd have bet my house on it.
I actually expected to hear about a Halloween Horror Nights restaurant. I'm not gonna lie.
I never.
Really?
That would have been
you threw me for a loop.
No, it had to be Back to the Future.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many ideas you could go down. See, how I approach this, I know it's your go, Tracy, and you came at it from the same way I did because we've kind of discussed it a little bit. That was the first way you came in was,
oh crap!
What food wise isn't at the parks already? It's got to be something. It's either got to have a unique hook, or it's food wise, it's got to be different from it. Because I started to think, right, you've got Antojitos as Mexican, you've got Cowfish, Vivo, pizza.
This would be better after I've gone.
Go.
Thanks. Darren might not be finished.
Oh no, that is it. So go ahead, Tracy.
Which one are you picking?
I'm going with this one.
You can at least tell us the other ones when you've done.
I'll tell you the ones when I'm done. Right. Well, I did have a potential 2 names for this, but then I've suddenly thought of a different name for it. Now, seeing as I seem to be the champion for this type of cuisine, it was only natural that I would end up going down this route.
It's a friggin' veggie place.
So it's called Vegetables.
Oh, God.
You know, I like a play on words. So obviously it's vegetarian and vegan cuisine. You eat vegetarian more times than you realise.
Only because I have to.
You don't even know. So shut up. I've got everything, here. So it's basically, it's like you're on an allotment.
Is this going to go down well in America? Do Americans even know what an allotment is?
A veggie plot, a veggie patch. I can't even speak. Shut up.
A platch.
God, I'll platch you. Shut up. Right, so your floor looks like brown soil, but obviously it's not because that would be too dirty. So yes, you have brown soil patterned floor. All of your walkways look like grass paths, like you would have. Your tables and chairs are rustic wood. Your walls have trees and flowers painted on them. You have a soundtrack that's birds and bees, lawnmowers, all nature sounds. So you actually feel a little bit of breeze blowing through. You feel like you're eating al fresco. You can be eating al fresco. We are in Florida after all.
Mm-hmm.
There's that too. The entrance to the loos look like sheds.
I thought you were going to say something else.
So
I mean, it is Central Florida. You could just have sheds. That's fine.
you could just have sheds. Nothing. Mine's not themed like yours. Mine's just what's missing.
Right.
And this really is missing, right?
I'm amazed you didn't
it
go
is.
down the Dr. Zeus route.
No, I've read the books. There's not actually a lot of food in them.
Green eggs and ham.
Well, that's been done.
Yeah, but badly.
Badly.
Yeah, but anyway. So, I have lists of food here. And I may get orders. So you know how you have starters. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to say. Was out at the front, we actually have real beds of vegetables growing.
Right.
Yeah, so you can have like butterflies and things fluttering about as well. That'd be nice, so people can see where their food is coming from.
And have like a
Which obviously it wouldn't be because the
living wall type thing.
yeah.
Is this where we're going to figure out how the goose gets juiced?
This is a veggie restaurant.
No goose juicing here.
How do you juice a goose?
You don't want to know.
That's what we found out in another restaurant. So you
Gotta
have
make them quack.
yeah, you have the appetizers, which are things like vegetable soups, which would be obviously seasonal vegetables. You have little quiches and blooming onions, because I've never had one of those.
Oh, good point.
Garlic mushrooms, potato skins, falafel, salads, veg dippers. Your entrees are things like veggie burgers. I can't speak today.
What's going
Shut
on
up!
with
I
you?
can see what your brain's going. Veggie burger sliders, mushroom sliders, lentil casserole. My favourite cranberry nut Wellingtons.
What?
Veggie sausages and mash. It's not boots, you Wally. God.
Well, that's what I thought it was.
Jacket potatoes, aubergine schnitzel, mixed bean chili, just chunky veg stews, biryanis, an allotment salad, which does come from right outside the door. Loads of fruit-based desserts, rhubarb crumble with custard, and
I'll eat that.
churros with chocolate sauce.
Now, is this an English themed
No.
allotment? Whatever.
Vegetables
restaurant?
are vegetables the world overly.
Yeah, but
Fresh fruit salads, cheese and crackers. It's vegetarian and vegan, so there's different options. Your drinks are just regular drinks, mint teas, lemonades, sodas, hot drinks, alcohol if you want it. It's mine's not themed like yours, so I feel really stupid. But it's a gap.
no, nobody said it had to
No,
be
I
a
know.
themed restaurant.
I
It
know,
was
but
just
you've all
come
got
up
these
with
great-
a.
But for me, this is a major gap in this market. And I think that a well-done vegetarian restaurant would actually go down very well. And could open a lot of
think you're
people's
right.
eyes to not having meat as part of a meal.
Would you include a few other items that weren't necessarily vegetarian to give those people who are vegetarian but going with friends, family who
No.
aren't?
No, I wouldn't.
I think that'd people off.
Do you know what? I get off when I go into a restaurant and I get offered something like stroganoff.
But you have
Again.
an option though, so you're basically
Yes,
then,
but I'm fortunate in I do eat meat. I always look at the vegetarian option first, though. But but vegans as well.
Mhm.
No, I wouldn't offer a meat option because then it's not a vegetarian restaurant. It's just a restaurant with vegetarian options. So
No, it would be a vegetarian restaurant with non-vegetarian options.
but it can't call it if it serves meat. It can't call itself a vegetarian restaurant.
Just call it the Quanavitaville.
That's a brand.
Quanitaville.
Yes,
yeah, well,
that's
you can get them to sponsor you.
That's also a British brand. It's also a very local brand to us.
And
I don't think it's actually international.
doesn't need to be
Look,
international.
shut up. You've had your go.
I'm not poo-pooing it. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Anyway. right? So, okay, you want meat. Then go with my other one, which was called the melting pot.
Oh, is that themed around that? Oh no, that was the flesh pot, wasn't it?
Right? So it's basically like a commissary, I guess.
I don't even know what a commissary is.
Right? So you just basically, you go in and there's a massive menu that's literally, you need big muscly arms to walk the page.
Like
It's-
toothsome.
Hang on, no. It's every restaurant on site, every menu is in there. So you have those days where somebody wants to eat in one part of the park, somebody wants to eat in the other. You go to this place, you order, they go and get the stuff from all the restaurants around and bring it to your table.
Oh, now there's an idea.
Ooh.
You should have gone with that one. That's a
Yeah, but
great
that's it
idea.
done.
No, but that's
You know, you have runners. You want something from one of the
We have
hotels,
to-
they will bring it.
We'd have to change the name, unfortunately, because the Melting Pot is a pretty famous restaurant here in the United
Well, there you
States.
go.
that's
Yeah,
a
they
good
do,
idea, though.
Fondue, actually.
Grubs up. Runners. Just call it runners. There you go.
I like that idea, actually.
There you go. Yeah.
So, and my other idea was just to expand and have an international chain of Mrs. Malaby's Tea Room.
Oh,
There you go.
Hey, it's
I go
already
for
doing
that.
well here. It'll do well over there.
it probably do better over there.
Can't you? Can you just license the Madame Pomfrey's name and put it in Hogsmeade, and then you'll make all the money?
There's an idea.
You
I could do it better.
That's true.
Something with herbology in the title, wouldn't it?
Madame Malaby's.
That's a different business, I feel. I may have just actually revealed more than I meant to there.
Ugh.
La 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 la.
So anybody else have any runners up or any other ideas, small ideas they were thinking of?
No, I was going to stick an
Oh.
extra room into mine, but I wasn't quite sure where to go because, like Hunter mentioned Kong, I thought about Kong, but I don't know really what you'd do with it. And I kind of thought about Hitchcock.
If they do Kong, I want to see them make like a base camp restaurant over near his attraction. I want to see Thunder Falls Terrace gone.
Could be all
Yeah.
And
campfire.
but
cooking.
this is the really obvious choice, which I think is why none of you picked it. I have no earthly idea why they have not done a Great Hall restaurant already.
Yeah.
Well, we talked to Jim Hill enough, haven't we, that it's been on, pardon the pun, it's been on the table,
Aha.
but they've never pulled the trigger on it. Now, we heard, I think originally that it was, I know they've gone back and forwards with it for Orlando, but I know as far as what I've heard, it was in the initial concept for Hollywood, but obviously it never came to fruition there either.
I kind of hope we get it first because we take a bit of pride in it, but we have the original Wizarding World out here.
Yeah.
Like, this is a great place to do it, which, that's a whole different ball game on why we haven't gotten any of the other stuff like the Death Eaters and everything like that. But
Mhm.
a Great Hall restaurant, I think we're all in agreement there. That's logically where I would see them going next with their next big restaurant if it's going in a park.
Yeah, I think they're missing out on, like, the Three Broomsticks and the Leaky Cauldron. They're all right. The food's not amazing. It's typical theme park stuff. It's all right. They could do
No,
with a
but-
signature sit-down restaurant, something that with decent quality, something on the level of a.
Be our guest.
Well, I've heard mixed things about the food there, but something.
But I mean, as far as like an experience that people are booking
Yeah.
months in advance that want to come out and do
Yes.
that sort of thing, that's going to be the biggest comparison.
for all the food at Universal over the last 5 or 6 years has got a lot better, it's still not brilliant. It's
Right.
Fast Food Boulevard's good, Mythos is good, Three Broomsticks is all right, and then you're kind of struggling, and the same in Universal, Lombard's.
Lombard's is
But that's
great.
it, yeah. Lombard's is great,
I'm the problem with that.
Finnegan's is
though.
pretty good.
and then
Finnegan's is a really good deal, actually.
Yeah.
yeah, we've been in there once and stole a table and then got kicked out.
Literally.
Don't you know who I am? I'm Lee from the unofficial Universal
Oh no,
Orlando podcast.
we literally got kicked out. Because we went
Like
for
they
Stay and
kicked you?
Scream. Yeah, we went to Stay and Scream
We were going to
Oh.
eat.
last year, so we grabbed a table because it was tea time. The problem was just because of everything that went on our body, we never got over onto US time last time. So none of us were hungry at all. And the server kept, "Would you like to order? Can you just give us another 5 minutes?" And in the end, she just went, "I actually going to eat," and we went, "No, right, get out." And then she kicked us out. And we thought we got away with paying our drinks, and then she come and found us and give us a bill.
She was actually very rude about it.
She was actually.
You know.
Because we didn't do it on purpose. It wasn't a case of we're going to steal a table. We have no intentions of
No, we
eating.
were going to eat. It was just.
Just no one was hungry, so we ended up eating at Mel's in the end.
Which is
Excuse
very
me,
good.
ma'am. Do you serve Auntie Anne's finest pretzels at this location?
No, but I can run across the islands and get you one.
I did have another brief idea that I never wrote down. I even had a name for it, the slop bucket.
Oh.
And basically, it's an evening restaurant when the theme parks have closed, and you basically say whether you want a chicken dish or a potato dish or a noodle dish or something, a burger or something like that.
It's
And
all the
just,
leftovers.
You just get a box, like a big Chinese takeout type box, and it's maybe a $10 box. But you don't know what you get. It's a blind box. It's just, that's the thing. It's what's left over from the restaurant.
What were we watching the
You
other
just
day?
stick it in. So it's the slop bucket.
What were we watching the other day?
I don't know what you're pointing at.
There was something the other day where they were trialing doing that.
You're still pointing at me.
What was it?
I don't know. Stop pointing.
Behave. We were watching
In
something the
America,
other day.
we throw that food away because it's
and it's
better
like
to
you
be
go
wasteful
pay
than
what you
give away
want for
stuff
what was
free.
left over. Was it Watch Dogs or something like that? Do you not remember it?
No.
Darren, it's like this red box that you walk up to at the end of the
It was basically, there was some place, I want to say it was in York, where they were trialing this, that basically they had a restaurant, and rather than just chuck the stuff out, they'd just sell it off for like a fraction of the cost, because they'd rather sell everything
I do remember. Yes.
for like a little bit, rather
you
than
registered.
bin it all. It was like, it come up online, that was
Yeah,
right.
and it would be like maybe an hour. That was it. An hour of that day. And it might be pizza, or it might be noodles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
for like £1 rather than the normal sort of £5 or whatever it was.
I mean, us Americans have been doing that for years. We never wasted any part of the buffalo.
Yeah. It sounds like what they call the bar mat shot, is what they make new bartenders do as a rite of passage, and that's everything that fell into the rubber bar mat.
Mm-hmm.
Overnight at the bar, just poured into a shot glass at the end of the night, and then you had to drink it.
Yum.
What?
Yum. I think they're the sort of cocktails my brother used to make me, and topped off with milk.
All
How much can you drink before you pop?
right, well, we're way off. I don't know where we're at.
What else could they do?
I was thinking of a Texas Chainsaw Massacre barbecue restaurant.
I like it.
That smells delicious.
Yeah, exactly.
Something-
Everything is just labeled as meat. They don't like actually say what it is.
yeah.
It's kind of like a hibachi grill, but instead of a grill, it's just a guy who pulls out a chainsaw in front of you. Don't
You, like,
drain the
cut it.
blood. I need it to fire off.
He's got like a prime rib, and he cuts it with the chainsaw for you.
He's gonna so you've got Leatherface and Jason walk out with their chainsaws, and they're just. Oh, you said in the splash zone seat, ma'am. I'm sorry.
You could have-
Medium or rare, sir.
You could have Freddy doing the big kebabs. The big elephant legs.
Mm.
Freddy
There you go.
carving those. You could, yeah.
Just-
How many slices could he
You just
carve
get
at
a
once?
glove of them.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. You get a souvenir take-home glove of kebab. There you go.
Oh, yeah, they have
That's
their
You got
kebabs
to eat
different
it off
rows,
the
isn't it?
glove. He just kind of puts it in your general area.
What?
You got to eat off the glove.
General area, he said.
I was
Yeah,
going to make
not
a
genital.
spinal tap joke, actually, but smell the glove.
It's tough, isn't it, though, to kind of think of something
I've
that isn't already there, food, at least menu-wise.
got one that's a bit off the wall. Burgie.
You cannot
Burger-
talk tonight, can
No, I
you?
can't. Burger sushi fusion that's served hot and fast. We could call it
Oh.
Bull Shark
Oh.
with really polite servers.
There's no such thing. Oh, there is
So-
a bull shark.
Here's one that I can ask all you guys. Is there a restaurant in City Walk that you think is going to be leaving relatively soon just because it hasn't been performing that well or the food's not that good?
Cowfish.
Well, the reason I bring it up, I went to Hot Dog Hall of Fame for the first time.
Uh-huh.
I feel like I vastly overpaid for that hot dog that I got. It wasn't very good whatsoever, unfortunately.
Can I ask a question
Never
about?
been.
Can I ask a question about that place? Do they offer
Sure.
a veggie dog?
No.
Because I
No.
can't, because of the spices that are in hot dogs, it gives me such bad heartburn. I can't eat them. So they should be able to swap out the dog, surely. You
don't.
would have thought though at this day and age,
They have like those tofu dogs and stuff like that. I guess they could.
I'd rather just have the bun.
I think you've got to
Right.
look. You've got to look at the chain ones, haven't you? If you're looking at something to get replaced, I think you can't look any further than Margaritaville, Hard Rock, or Bubba Gumps. I love Bubba Gump, but I think they're beyond franchises at this point. You look at what's gone in recently: Cowfish Bread Box, Vivo, Red Oven, Antojitos. It's all toothsome. It's all relatively unique things rather than it was all made up of Bob Marley, Margaritaville, Hard Rock, NBA.
Pat O'Brien's and
It was all franchise stuff that you could pretty much get somewhere else in the country.
The thing is, because it was a franchise, you knew what to expect. You were
Oh, yeah.
guaranteed a certain level of service and food.
Rainforest
So,
Cafe
you
is
know.
crap, but it doesn't stop Disney having two on site. And also
First
T-Rex.
time we went was excellent.
It was. But then we should know better about going somewhere
Returning,
twice.
Did we do T-Rex?
No.
No, didn't think so.
No, it's apparently the loudest restaurant in the world.
Yeah.
We get a free hearing test at the end.
All right. Well, unless anybody has anything else, I guess that's going to do it for this show.
No, that was good.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty good. Had some good ideas. So
Some
Universal,
different
you can
ideas.
Pick and choose any of the ones you'd like, free of charge, because I really want to go to mine. So
Hunter and I'll collaborate on ours if you want.
Yeah.
And I'll fight the veggie cause.
there you go.
Yeah.
All right. So for Tracy, Lee, and Hunter, this is Darren, and this has been the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Dig in.
That's it for another unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Make sure you never miss a show by subscribing on iTunes, and while you're there, please leave us a rating and a review. Listen to us on Stitcher, Google Play, and all your podcast apps. Email us with any questions or comments to podcast@uuopodcast.com, or even better, record your message at speakpipe.com/uuopodcast. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Pinterest, keyword UUO Podcast. Check out our blog for even more content at uuopodcast.com. And finally, our sponsors, Fairy Godmother Travel, are here to help with all your Universal vacation needs. So check them out today at fairygodmothertravel.com. Well, that's a wrap. See you next week.